All right, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, we have leaks. Okay, we got leaks. There's no introduction. Leave a like, subscribe if you guys haven't yet. Let's get into it. All right, so we're gonna go right into the characters. Before we even get into their kits, I actually want to go over their weapons, because why in the fuck is her weapon 72% crit damage? Her weapon is 72% crit damage. Now, there's no actual description yet, because obviously everything's still coming out at real time. Actually, there's so much stuff coming out right now, but we're gonna go over the weapon real quick. So it's main stat crit damage, crazy by the way. Here is the numbers here. Attack is increased by 12%. When casting a resonance skill, the damage bonus of the character's general attack is increased by 12%. So an additional 12%. So this is just a standard 12%, then you get an additional 12 when the character is present, which can be stacked up 3 times and lasts for 6 seconds. So a total 36% attack when casting a resonance skill, plus the 12, so it's 48% within the 6 seconds. When casting a continuation skill, if 3 layers of the effect have been accumulated, which is 3 of the attacks, all layers will be removed. That the damage bonus of the character's general attack is increased by 52% when the character is not present, which lasts for 25 seconds. This hybrid character is looking pretty crazy, I'm not gonna lie. But besides that, also have a YAO's weapon as well. YAO's weapon is a crit rate main stat, so that's good to see. I actually don't have anything regarding on what the weapon actually does, but you know, hopefully it actually does something that's really good. Anyways, all right, so let's get into ZHEZHI. All right, so normal attacks. Normal attacks going to be basic function. She is a Glacio and she is rectifier user as well. All right, dodge counter. Her skill, all right, so skill is going to deal glacial damage. It's going to inflict, I'm just going to call this A status. So inflicts A status. If A status is higher than 60, additionally consume 60 A status to summon imprint left and imprint right on the ground. Okay. If you hold her skill, and if the A status is higher than 60, additionally consume 60 A status to summon left and right in the air. Okay, so you can summon it in the air or in the ground. And you can also press the skill while you're in mid-air and consume 60 to also have them in the air. So instead of holding it, you can also just jump in the air and press it. All right, cool. Okay, moving on from there. She has crit rate, and her talent tree, she also gets attack percent, which is really good. Before we get into this great wall right here, we're going to liberation. So her liberation is actually something that's the main thing as to why she's actually the best support for Gen Z. So her inklet spirit is something that she summons. When the active resonator on the team deals damage, inklet spirit will be summoned to perform a coordinated attack dealing glacial damage, which is considered as basic attacks. So she is a basic attack centered character. As you guys can see, literally everything's basic attack here. Each time damage is dealt, 3 inklet spirits will be summoned, and up to 1 can be 3 can be summoned, up to 1 can be summoned. Up to 21 can be summoned every second. The effect lasts for 30 seconds or until max inkling spirits are summoned. Up to 21 can be summoned every second. Holy bro, this is actually crazy, I'm not gonna lie. And on top of that, let's go right to our outro skill. Our outro skill also increases skill damage by 20%. Now, before, I do know that apparently this was 44% skill damage increase. Apparently people were saying it's 40, 44 people saying it's 20. I doubt that it's 44. If it's 44, that is nuts. It's 100% getting like nerfed. It's definitely going to stay at 20%. And then her inherent skill, when casting her skill Stroke of Genius or Stroke of Maestro, attack is increased by 6% for 22 seconds, and then this can be stacked up to 3 times. And then her inherent skill as well, after actual skills is activated, will restore 15 energy to the incoming resonator. So not only does she restore 15 energy to Gen Z, she will also give a 20% damage increase to Gen Z for skill damage. Oh man, oh man. All right, now let's just go into the bread and butter of her forte circuit. So a forte circuit is basically, how do I put it? Kind of just to summarize it, because obviously you have like this great wall here. Honestly, so you can have up to one of the sketches at the same time, lasting 15 seconds. So left, right, and middle. You can perform this attack here to the target, dealing glacial damage. If they consume stamina, then you can hold shortly after basic attack 3, press the basic attention after casting skill for manifestation. Hold the basic attack button after casting the skill, stroke of genius, or creation zenith. It's God, I really don't want to get into Jirieru Wall China. It's kind of just like Gen C, where the skill will actually change based on what function you did beforehand. That's pretty much it. At the end of the day, there's no really big damage increase until you get to creation zenith, and that's when it has a basic attack damage multiplier for 25 seconds. I don't want to really confuse people on how this works, because this is also like what we dealt with Gen C, right? We thought Gen C was like Great Wall of China, and we didn't really understand what was going on in this whole section right here, but it's literally the same exact thing. She has one version, and then she goes into the next version, and then the final version does the most damage. So you have this version, then this version, and then this version does the most damage. That's pretty much it. Just to sum it up. But the main thing is that her ults gives so much coordinated attacks, and then her outro is 20%, which is kind of crazy. Now, moving on from that, we'll go into YAO's kit real quick. YAO's kit, it's way more simpler. It's kind of just straightforward, to be honest. So YAO is actually based off of liberation damage. YAO is based off of liberation damage. Most of YAO's damage is all from liberation, so it's gonna be very, very good with Yanlin, obviously. So Yanlin and YAO will actually probably be the new meta, actually. So text target number. So liberation goes into model mode. Enter intuition. Obtains 3 hypercubes each time the skill LOR is cast. Consume 1 hypercube. Intuition ends when all hypercubes are consumed, so all 3. Basic attack and every attack will be replaced with pivot impale. That forms up to 3 attacks. Resonant skill deduction is replaced with divergence, and a dodge attacks is so it's literally a whole new mode. So it's like a transformation when using the ult. So kind of like just like Calcharo, but apparently gonna be stronger, right? Hold up to 100 capacity. I'm trying to see like if there's anything I actually really need to explain. It's pretty kind of just basic. Like I think you guys can even like read for yourself. It's kind of just basic reading here, I'm not gonna lie. And then the outro skill, incoming resistance rate attack hits a target. You have the same target dealing 237% of YAO's attack. So yeah, it's pretty much YAO. It has crit damage for the stat as well. Inherent skill gains 15% electro damage when intuition is triggered. Oh, resistance to interruption is enhanced. Oh, it's definitely better than Calcharo though. No, you can't be resisted. Not gonna be resisted. You have no more interruption, and obviously a big thing with Calcharo, where you're trying to do that death messenger and then you get hit out of it. That shit fucking sucks. Hey, YAO might be pretty fucking good. I'm not gonna lie. We'll have to see how it actually plays out. But hey, YAO and Yanlin, it's probably gonna be the meta team. Probably gonna be the meta team at this point. So that's pretty much the kit rundown. I'll actually make a separate video going into everything else, because this whole kit situation thing here was already kind of crazy, not gonna lie. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Leave a like, subscribe if you guys haven't yet. There's so much information coming out even still right now as I'm looking at the Discord. Oh my god. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace.